You know that saying where they say the best ability is availability? I normally hate that saying, and that saying annoys me. In this case, the best ability might just be availability, bro. It might be time to retire. Like this has now been the predominant image of this dude now. It might be time. It might just be time to call it quits. Sounds crazy. It sounds mad, but it just might be time to call it quits for this dude, man. So yet again, he's injured. Ansu Fati has an injury in the sole of his right foot. He is out, and his recovery will determine his availability. So, like, remember that saying where they say the best ability is availability. So for me, I'm like, no, the best ability is okay. Are you a good goal scorer? Are you a good passer? Are you consistent? How good are you in your position? How effective can you be? But the whole point of the saying is you can be all those things. Great dribbler, great passer, overhead kick. If you're not available, of what use is that? So the saying is sort of nuanced where it doesn't matter how good you are and all the attributes you have, are you available? I have a good player who is always available and an outstanding player who's hardly ever available. I'm taking the good player. Yeah, the good player can't do what the amazing player does, but that good player, he's available for me so he can actually help me. What's good is an outstanding, amazing Ronaldinho-esque player if he's always injured. You're not used to me. Like, I can't play a match with a guy who is injured. Now, unless you're an amazing cheerleader, then now that's fine. But I need you to be available. So we know Fati's ability, we know what he can do, but if he's not available, what use is he? Because remember, he was supposed to be heir apparent of Messi. He was supposed to be the next dude. Number 10 jersey, I am the guy that's coming through. Now, there is another guy who's coming through, another guy who's now taken Ansu Fati's thunder, but it was supposed to be your boy Ansu Fati. Bro, are we going to forget how clutch this guy was? How he was able to just score out of nothing, and the amount of winning goals he got for Barca. Everyone was like, okay, bro, he doesn't have Messi's ability. He isn't the kind of, have the same kind of Tesh or Shom leg that Messi has. But in terms of just being a match winner and a big game player, it was there from a young age. But injuries upon injuries, upon injuries upon injuries. What good are all those match winning moments if you're not available? If you're always injured, then you're of no use to anybody. You're of no use to anybody. I'm sorry. That's just the fact of the matter. You are of no use to anybody if you're always freaking injured. So this was supposed to be the revival. This was supposed to be him. Okay, let me go out on loan, new environment, new place, new mode. Let me see what I can do. It did not work out. This loan was ultimately a failure because after this loan spell, it didn't change our perception or view of Ansu Fati as a player. It didn't. So we are back at square one. So he went to Brighton. Okay, we're still back at square one. Where are you available? How available can he be? And I'm gonna even make a point of like if he is available, because there's a point to be made. The key thing here is why this is problematic is they're about to go onto the US tour. So what Ansu Fati wanted is to show Flick that, bro, I can be part of your plans. You go on the preseason tour, you impress, you look good. Flick is like, oh, okay, I think you're in my plans. If you're not in our preseason tour, why should you be in my team? You didn't impress at Brighton. You haven't impressed me under my guys in this preseason tour. Why the hell should I start you against Valencia in the opening game of the season? Heck no. So this is horrible for Ansu Fati because there's a Fermin Lopez that's trying to get into that freaking team. Who knows who else they could buy? We already know about Rafinha. So there are other guys who can now go into that preseason tour, impress, and they're not going to be ahead of the pecking order because, see, Ansu Fati has lost all credit in the bank. You see, for a while, it's credit in the bank, but slowly and surely, that credit was going away. That credit was going away until now. Ansu Fati has no credit in the bank. Like, the name Ansu Fati doesn't have the same ring to it as it had years ago because of a certain dude. And let's now keep it a stack. He's the new Ansu Fati now. He is the new Ansu Fati now. It's Yamal. Like, the new, exciting... Yamal is now what we thought Ansu Fati was going to be, where this is the future of Barcelona. Ansu Fati, you're not that guy anymore. So what you were, the role you had in that team as Barca's new golden boy, he's taken over. He's the new golden boy right now. So for Ansu Fati, I don't know where you fit in. And it could get worse. Because if Barca produce this, bro. Because if we're being real, if you look at that attack, in Tottenham only once, Rafinha is ahead of you. If Nico Williams comes, Nico will be ahead of you. We all know Yamal is ahead of you. Fermin Lopez is ahead of you. So it's real. So like, if Barca can do this, if Barca can produce this, because we saw what that was at the Euros. If they can produce this, Ansu Fati, you are at best a bench merchant. At best, a bench merchant. So it's getting tricky. Do you want me to be real? Because we have to be real. Because I can be fake and be like, well, just keep on trying. You have to have hope. You have to just, keep the faith, as your boy Michael Joseph Jackson would say, keep the faith, keep the faith. Here's the reality here. Ansu Fati will never be what we thought he was. He will never have a real future at Barcelona. Because what you've seen, and I think why I say this is the Brighton loan. When you get so many injuries, it's not just physical, it's mental. Because you lose your self-confidence, you don't have that kind of courage and self-belief you once had. The main effect that injuries have, recurring injuries, is emotional and psychological. It's not just physical, it's psychological. Because it's about, okay, now, where is your state of mind after those injuries? And for Ansu Fati, you can see that he's not the same player. When you saw him at Brighton, he's not the same player. He ain't the same player. So for Ansu Fati, I just think that for Barca, cut your losses, cut your ties. Now look, he's, as I said, at best, you could be a really good, useful squad player and help in the squad. But in terms of a guy that can really realistically help Barca, no. It didn't happen. And I just think that, Yamal is the new kid on the block, bro. He has taken your spot. And it happens. He's taken your spot now. So Ansu Fati, he's yesterday's news. He's no longer relevant. Like, the name is, you are not relevant in football anymore. You are no longer the guy. Yamal is now the guy. We've all invested our stocks into Yamal. Unless you're a psychopath no one has stocks in Ansu Fati in 2024. Having stocks in Ansu Fati in 2024 is psychotic. And you'll have to be a drug addict to have any stocks in Ansu Fati in 2024. So you look, he's done. He's done. And I just think this is just yet another setback that just says, you know what, yeah, look, cut ties. And it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate because we always say like, okay, what could Ansu Fati have been? But I'll be real with you guys. You want me to be real? You want me to be real? If you take away all those injuries from Ansu Fati, take away all of those injuries, I still don't believe he is as exciting a talent as this guy. Because I just think this guy, again, I don't want to jinx it. I'm not giving him a nickname. I don't want to mess things up for him. But what I've seen this guy do, footballing-wise, I think Yamal is different. Fati, he was good, bro. Fati was that guy. But from a footballing point of view, I just think what we're seeing Yamal do, this is something different. And for Ansu Fati, man, look, it is what it is. But bro, it's done. It's done. It's finished. It's over.